Hello there, welcome back to the Scott Ree Project, and just have a look at this stunning primal I have in front of me. This is a whole shoulder of pork on the bone. Just have a look at that colour, have a look at that layer of fat. And what I'm going to do, I am going to do a Butchery Master-Class, and I am going to show you how to bone and roll this whole. And what you will be left with is a perfectly round whole shoulder of pork for pulled pork or hot pork rolls or anything like that for a special occasion. So first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to take my saw and saw through those ribs with my knife straight underneath, and just take those ribs off. Next I'm going to release the hock. I'm just nipping through, and there we have our hock. I'm just going to quickly take the bone off that, because I will roll that back into the whole shoulder, so there's going to be hardly any waste, just 4 bones and just that bit of skin. So either side. This is one of my favourite cuts. I'm a big fan of all the cheaper cuts, bit more fat, bit more flavour, and you get a better bang for your buck. So there's that boned out to go in. Next I want to remove this bone, so I'm just going to release the meat from the neck end, stand it up in a moment. You can see I'm going down those ribs again. See if I can get the angle on the camera for you guys. Get right in. Just gently trace my knife down those ribs and the backbone, and that's where it's been split. That will go in my sausages. That's that bone done. What I want to do then is just get rid of any of the glands and a bit of the blood meat. Then we will concentrate on getting that blade bone out. What I like to do, as you can see, natural seams. You can do a lot of butchery like this. Just pull it away and nick it. I'm now going just over the top of the blade bone, and if you can hear, that's where the blade bone is. And here, this muscle, beloved of charcutiers and my friends across the pond, the pork butt or the Coppa muscle, my favourite cut. I'm just going to remove any of the vessels that are in there. In butchery, it's all about the finesse, the fine details. You wouldn't want that in a sandwich. Okay, to remove the blade bone, I'm going to just gently peel that muscle back off the top. Looks like we've got a bit of a casualty here. As you may be able to see in there, there's that little bit of blood where the blade bone has been snapped. Makes it a little bit difficult, but we want to go either side, and then with a cloth, wet cloth is always good. You get a good grip. Pull the blade bone out, and it should come out nice and clean. Next, I want to take out the arm bone or the humerus. Yeah, humour me, baby. So just gently either side, and this joins to the blade bone or the scapula. Should have been a vet or a surgeon even. Just go round the ball joint, and in there where that blade bone, the scapula, was snapped, and just gently, like I've said before, it looks like I'm going in deep, but it's only always just the tip. Just use the tip. And you can see I'm pushing with my left hand, and I'm releasing all the meat. And that is your humerus. And there we are, completely boned. So I just get a bit of that blood damage out, any bone dust residue, and then just have a quick trim of any funk, and that is ready to roll. So now to the tying part. I am going to be using this meat needle, great bit of kit. What I want to do is sew up that hole. Keeps it all in place, but also looks neat and tidy. Just thread your needle into the skin, out the top, and then using the butcher's knot. Check down in the comments, guys, you'll see the link. A great video to learn how to tie this knot. Very useful in the kitchen, not so useful in the bedroom. Right. So I'm just going to go along and sew this up like a kipper, about 5 knots. Tie it off. Be back with you in a second. So my final knot then, and to the more mature viewers out there, reminiscent of an old leather casey football. Takes me back. Right. What we need to do then is score this, again just with the tip of the knife, so we can produce that lovely crackling, which, as we all know, is one of the best parts about eating pork. Nicely scored. Time to roll this beauty. If you remember the hock I boned out earlier, get your hand in the cavity where I took out the arm bone, the humerus, shove it right in, close the flap on it, basically get it into a nice shape, and it's a case of using the knot again, tying this beautiful porcine parcel up. Just taking your time. One final knot, and the job is officially a good one. There you have one whole boned and rolled shoulder of pork. Wow, what a fantastic joint. And if you've liked what you've seen here today on the Scott Reed Project, please subscribe down there, guys and girls. Press the subscribe button. Also like it, share it, and if you're feeling generous, down there also you can make a donation to the channel so we can take it on further. Anything from $1 upwards will be greatly received. Also on my social media, Scott Ree and the Scott Ree Project at Facebook. Like it, share it, and also on my Twitter at the Scott Ree Project. So I hope you enjoyed that little masterclass there. That is a stunning joint that's going to feed a lot of people. So until next time, all the best. Right, do I cook this or not?